Hello everyone, my name is Quickstar24. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Now it's actually been a really long time since I've uploaded, and in my absence a ton of you guys have wanted to see one thing, another top 5 DedSec video, but this time on Marcus, the protagonist of Watch Dogs 2. And being completely honest with you guys, I was going to save him for last because I have 2 more members of DedSec, Ray and Horatio, but it's fine. I'll give you guys what you want to see. And some of you other guys wanted to see me do a video like this, but on Lenny. If you guys didn't know, she's a leader of Prime 8, and I don't know if you guys are actually serious about that because, well, maybe you were. Like, they didn't say all too much about her, but she is like a huge rival to DedSec, and I suppose she is kind of an interesting character. So if you want to see that, comment it down below, and I'll do it. Why not? I love you guys. Now, before I get into this, I just want to tell you guys to subscribe if you haven't already, so you can see all my future Watch Dogs 2 uploads. I'm going to start doing a few new games now, some new games that are releasing. I've been planning on picking them up, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to make videos, and I hope you guys enjoy them. I may do top 5 videos like for different games, because so far I've only currently done it on Watch Dogs. But I think it'll be fun because I myself like lore in video games, and like diving deeper into characters, and like pulling up their backstories and stuff. Like over the course of this series, I'm not done yet, but it's been a lot of fun and I like doing it. So I'm going to be doing that for this game, other games. Just let me know what you want to see. Don't say anything weird like a top 5 facts video on Waluigi from Mario or something. That is completely random and I don't really play Mario or half play Mario. You guys get the point. Basically, just let me know what you want to see. Alright, going back to the topic at hand, I sat down here to do top 5 facts on Marcus. I got a little carried away, but don't worry, here it comes. Top 5 facts on Marcus, here we go. Jumping right in at fact number 5, a backstory on Marcus. He was born in Los Angeles, California in the year 1992, which means this year he'll be 25 years old. He moved to Oakland at a young age, and it was here he developed his love for computers and the internet. And it was also in Oakland where he was falsely accused for a robbery. He was actually accused by an automatic crime predictor. It was basically using like face scan stuff, kind of like CTOS, but not exactly. For that, he ended up serving community service. Luckily, he didn't get a jail sentence. That made Marcus really angry. He wasn't angry about the community service, but he was angry about the fact that he was like detained for it, you know. That probably went on his permanent record and everything. That's when he actually took up the hacking alias Retro, with the O in Retro being a 0. He was recruited by DedSec later on, and his recruitment mission was the first thing you play in Watch Dogs 2. Fact number 4. Marcus is described by Ubisoft as having an acute sense of right and wrong, and determined to become one of the greatest hackers in history. They also call him very determined and a natural leader. You can really see all these things come into play during the course of Watch Dogs 2.
We're hackers. We outthink, we out dare. I say we tear down the fucking wall. Hey, show everyone what Bloom's up to, man. Show the world that their personal data is being used to rob them of their fucking freedoms.
He's a very smart and strategic planner, and he's a pretty established hacker if you ask me, much like the other members of DedSec. And actually some fans of Watch Dogs that have played both games say he's better at hacking than Aiden Pearce. I can see why you say that, but to be honest, keep in mind that Marcus was using a newer version of CTOS, but he was better at parkour if you ask me. I mean, he has a lot better animations, he's very agile. You can easily tell the difference. But don't get it twisted, Aiden Pearce and Marcus Holloway are both better in their own respective ways, and to be honest, I like them both. As we all know, Marcus was falsely accused for a robbery. What some people don't know is that he took action. And I'm not talking about joining DedSec. A short time after he finished his community service for being accused, he responded by hacking the city councilor's office. He then went online and exposed what he found. And he saw some pretty bad stuff. Basically, the software that profiled Marcus had profiled other people in the same way, and it had issues. And it was glitching like that, and a lot of people were getting in trouble. Marcus was not the only one. The company that made the profiler that got Marcus falsely accused also had plans to take future suspects to court in the middle of the night. so that not a lot of people would know about it and people wouldn't protest about it. And they were planning on adding even more security features that will be added on later on. The list basically went on, and it even included the fact that the company worked with the FBI to go into random people's computers. Maybe they weren't involved, but they would like invade their privacy and stuff like that. Marcus exposed that, he put it online, and they got what they deserved. Now for fact number 2. This one's in regards to Marcus's personality. Marcus Holloway is a very lighthearted character. Marcus strives to do the right thing and is noticeably determined to do so. Even if it requires for him to hack a network of satellites, he'll do what's right. He's a very vibrant and happy person. You can tell that by the way he dresses, and that's something that we learn by playing as him in-game. And Marcus Holloway isn't just some mass vigilante, he's a nerd. He loves classic horror and sci-fi films. That's something that we learn from the cutscenes. It's actually pretty funny.
Jimmy Siska is... Got no choice, kiddies. Follow me or die. Devin Von Devin.
I think next time we're gonna need a higher firewall, pal.
Cyber Driver.
Action hero, badass. Talking car. Admit it, Josh. The car is cool. Oh, yeah, man. And one last thing, man. Like, your last 5 movies have been just disappointing as shit, so act better. All right, keep your chin up. Peace.
And he loves to work as part of a team. He's very excitable, and yeah, comparing him to Aiden Pierce again, he's like almost the opposite. They do have a few similarities, like the mask they had and their goals. But besides that, they don't go too much further. Oh yeah, before I forget, this can be a little bonus fact. This is the first time I've ever done this, but I don't want to forget this. I just learned this. There is actually nothing going on between Marcus and Satara. I know that for a fact because I'll link it down below. There's actually an interview with the guy who did the voice acting for Marcus. And he basically said that Satara is like her own person. She's independent. And that's what Ubisoft wanted her to be. So yeah, there's that. I don't want to see the comments, so don't come hating at me. It's official. Look at the link in the description. The video is there. And last but not least, fact number 1. This one is about Horatio's interpretation on Marcus. If you guys don't know who Horatio is, he's a member of DedSec and he handled some recruitment. He recorded audio logs for almost every member of DedSec currently. And basically, he talked about his first impressions. Just gave backgrounds, talked about their personality and all that. He did one on Marcus as well, and I'm going to play it for you. It gives, I talked about this a little bit earlier, but this one gives more insight on like the background of Marcus, his court case, all stuff like that, and why he decided to do what he did. So yeah, here it is. Hope you enjoy.
So we've been looking at this new guy, calls himself Retro. Now I like his style. Spent some time in Oakland. In fact, that's where he earned some of his hacker cred. I read everything I could about it when it was going down. The Home Domain Center had to deal with Homeland Security. They rolled out cameras in Oakland and started stockpiling data on everybody. Somehow Retro got targeted by the thing and profiled him based on his computer skills and marked him as a prime suspect in the local high-tech robbery. The evidence was all digital. Nothing put him at the scene of the crime. And the case was a shit show, full of quotes from people who didn't know anything about technology, lies everywhere, false flags and fear-mongering. They weren't about to admit to a flaw in their system. Retro got lucky. He got a judge that decided not to throw the book at him. So he ended up with community service. He says it wasn't a big deal because he got to work with kids. Taught them the truth about the system in place. Probably the best lesson they've ever learned. But he knew he was going back after the HDC. He data mined them, hacked into the accounts of their key members, exposed every little thing that showed just how corrupt the system was. A huge victory, right? Yeah, maybe not so much. Oh, he spanked the HDC, no question. Got the program shut down hard. So where did all those cameras in Oakland go? They're still there. But guess who owns them now? Bloom. They're part of the CTOS, being used to track and profile people, just like the HDC was doing. And now Retro's got himself a nasty profile on record. We think he's gonna be eager to do something about it and can't wait to see him work. My bet, he's prime DedSec material.
Okay guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Marcus is a great character, which I'm sure we all love. It's definitely awesome to play as him, and pretty fun to know more about him. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I have done other characters in DedSec. If you haven't already, let me know who you want to see next as pertaining to Watch Dogs. I'll get into other games like later. I gotta focus on this first. I'm very happy that you guys decided to check it out because I've been going for a while. You guys are amazing. Have a nice day. My name is Quickstar24 and I'm out. Peace.
G got it, oh my, I was doing fine. Once upon a time, till my brain left and it didn't say bye. Don't look at me wrong, I'm out of my mind. Like Nostradamus and Da Vinci Companion. So paranoid of espionage, I'm watching my doors and checking my vibes. My friends on vacation, they're telling me